everybody, welcome back to the details video series. And this little guy is Mr. Tanner, and right now he has been the most precious thing ever. He's my baby, and let's unwrap him. He's one that I painted. We'll get right into the details with him, and stick around for that, and we will be right back. Okay, I am back, and this is Mr. Tanner. Let me pick him up so you guys can see his face. He's Bountiful Baby Tanner. He's from Bountiful Baby. I did paint him. He's one of my babies I painted, and I gotta change him anyway, so I'll take him. I'll undress him for you. And he is just the sweetest, sweetest, sweetest. I fell in love. Actually, Kelli Maples did a video. Christmas time, after Christmas, and she did two babies, and one of them had closed eyes and the one had open eyes, and they're little squinty eyes, little infant baby eyes. I'm like, oh my gosh, I've got to get that kit. And I found where the kit was, and I wasn't going to pay that. I cannot pay that. I love it. I love that kit. Maybe eventually I'll get it, but I said, Bountiful Baby's got to have something similar for half the price. So I spent all day, pretty much all day, a good half of the day, going through Bountiful Baby's gallery. And I wanted to find a kit that had those squinty eyes. And you can't search their website like that. You can't search, like, if you want chubby cheeks, put chubby cheeks in there, and the babies with chubby cheeks would come up. It doesn't work like that on Bountiful Baby. So I had to go through every single. So actually, I went through the preemie, the sale, and newborn, realborn sections to find a kit that was similar to him. And I found one. It was Tanner. And there was another one, and I've got it in my wish list, but I can't remember the name of it. And that one looks like could be a girl. Looks like a girl to me. He looked like a boy to me, and that's how I have him, as a boy. And we had some problems, didn't we, buddy? Yes, we did. We had some problems. Everything went good when I was making him. I was painting him all through the layers and everything. And I varnished him and left him to dry for a few days. And I came back and we had some big issues on his little face. I'm so upset. I am going to have to repaint him. I'm gonna have to strip him down and repaint him, which makes me sad, but I don't know how I'm gonna do that. His eyes are glued in. I'm not taking him out, and I gotta repaint his head. I gotta repaint his head and his limbs. Something happened with the varnish or something. I must not have let the paint dry enough. I don't do heat set paint. I can't do it. I'm too allergic to stuff, and there's fumes, and didn't want to go there. I can't even go anywhere near my husband's shop when he's painting and doing stuff out there. I can't do it. I actually leave for the day when he's doing that. Excuse me. So I opted for air dry, and there is different air dry paints. And they're kind of expensive to buy, and they're only teeny tiny jars like this. I do like the new one that I've seen with Annette over at Miracle Baby's Nursery. She's got Miracle Realism paints. They're acrylic, they're air dry, and I've been watching her videos, and I really like that paint. So if I'm gonna buy paint like that, I probably will buy hers. But I'm got only so much money, and I am a crafter. I already have some acrylic paints, and I've watched all the video. I took a year to watch as many videos as I can on how to paint these dolls. And some things are pretty good. Other things you have to pay for to learn, which is awesome if you can do that. But I couldn't do that. I still can't do that. I would love, there's two that I'd like to pay for and get. I really would. But that's not going to happen anytime soon. So I opted for my acrylics, and I needed to find out how to seal them, because heat set paint, you put that varnish on them and you heat it up and it sticks to them, you know, like that. So I had to learn how to varnish the my babies that I make, not heat set. So I found another lady that does acrylic, and I messaged her. I said, if you wouldn't mind, how do you set your paints? How do you get them so the paint doesn't come off? So, and she told me what she used. She uses a certain finish, and I found it on eBay, and it wasn't exactly cheap, but I got 2 of them, so I'd have it. And so what I do is I'll paint them, let them dry, you know, in between. Air dry does dry quick, especially if you're in a cool area, and I'm down in the basement. So it does dry fairly quickly. You got to let it dry in between, and then before you do the next step. So I think what I did is I rushed, because I wanted him done so bad. And I shouldn't have done that. I love him. I know I could leave him like this, and I will for a while until the paint really gets bad, but I really liked how he came out. Oh my gosh, I was so happy with his legs and his arms, and I was devastated. Anyway, the paint, his little cheeks right here, I don't use a glove, I do now. And his little cheeks right here, there's marks where my thumb is and where my finger is, and the paint did not stick. The varnish did not stick. So he's got a birthmark over here, and over here his cheeks are a little bit rosy in the middle. So he's got a skin condition, which is okay. I love him anyway. He is just so precious. I love him. And I don't know. I probably cry stripping it off. Thinking about it, I'm tearing up. I mean, he has really affected me. I don't know why, but he really has. And he's such a cutie. Oh my gosh. Look at this face. Look at this face. Oh my gosh. So anyway, that's the little details about him. He's got a little like white spot. I don't know if you can see right there. Yeah, you can see it right here. But I tried to rosy up his cheeks a little bit, and I think I did okay on that side. But this poor baby on this side, he looks like he's born with a birthmark. And he's just so stinking precious. I tried rooting eyelashes on him, and they all fell out. I was just trying to get this fixed, and I had started rooting that, and they just came out because I was moving his head around, and it was a big mess. Anyways, he is the Tanner kit. I weighed him, let me get my scale again because, I put it away. He weighs, let me go get my little paper. Grab my little planner. I have so many planners. This is my one for reborning, my classes that I've watched, notes and all that. And if you want to see a video about that, you can put that down. But when I get done with them, I make little notes on how much they weigh and stuff. So let me just look in here real quick to see where I can, right here, I think. Yeah, those are notes. And some notes, I don't know where I'm going to put them yet, so they're over there. Let's see. Okay. Tegan kit. I need that, so I might as well put that in here. So I need that. Rosebud kit. Where is Mr. Tan Man? Oh, he's right here. Yep, here he is. I'm marking my pages where I'm left off. Okay, Tanner. He was born on January 20th this year. He's 4 pounds 7 ounces. And after holding him a while, he's definitely that. And he is just so cute. I use glass beads in his body, in his limbs, and in his body. He has a powder wafer, and he has one in his head. He actually does smell pretty good. But he has some veining on his head. I don't know, you can see right here on his head. His head is kind of funny shaped. It's got flat right here, and he's got a little soft spot right here. And he's got another vein over here. You can see it right there, right there. His little ears, and his cute little face. Look at that little face. Oh my gosh. Little nose, little lips. He can have a modified passy. And he's got 3/4 limbs, and they're on a jointed thing so I can move them around. He is newborn size. He wears newborn diapers, newborn clothes. Oh, let me show you his hands and his feet. I'm just so distracted with him right now. Okay, here's his hand, and I'll try to show you what happened to him. See, right here looks perfect. It looks so good right here. And here's his other side. He's got little red on his elbows. But if you move his hand like this, all the paint, he looks like he's, you know how newborns' skin's peeling? That's what it looks like underneath there. I don't know if I can show you up close. See? Look at that. Oh my gosh, I'm so devastated. And my other dolls that I painted, Tegan and Tommy, and the other 2 that I have for sale, this did not happen. So I'm thinking I didn't prep the kit very well, and I didn't let things dry very well. But that is all coming off. So he's got peeling skin, and it drives me nuts, just like it does on a real baby. My baby's had this, and I have to get it off. I can't stand it. So yeah, I can't get it off. But that's what happened right there. And not under his chin. His chin and everything is fine, but it's his hands right here, poor baby, and his poor face. And his head came out so good. Look at the mottling and everything. Came out so good. And under here, so I either didn't dry it very well. I know it didn't dry very well, but it didn't adhere very well. So definitely the one I'm doing now, I make sure that I dry really well. And I got really sick for the month of January, and I'm behind on her, and I'm gonna catch up with her. She should be done shortly. But look, see, that is just so. Ugh. Anyways. But I love him. I know I have to strip him back down, but I don't want to. I don't want to redo it. But it's his hands, and his head. I didn't do very well right here. I put too much blue, but the vein right here looks good. I know you're making mistakes, you know, but his head came out really so good. I was so happy with him. And here's his little feet, and his feet. His legs, I don't think I have to redo those. His feet are fine. His feet are good. He's got some veining right here on his leg. And this leg, I don't think I have to do anything on him, on his legs. Oh yeah, I do right there. See? Right there. I don't know if you can see it. I'll look at the playback and see. But it looks like, you know, looks like little baby skin when they're losing it. is what it looks like. So this leg's fine. And I just didn't let things dry good enough, I guess. But he is my baby. He is just so sweet. Oh my gosh, I can't. His little face just got me. And when I got the kit, you know, it's blank kit and it's blank. So I kind of stuck the eyes in there just to see. Oh my gosh, I fell in love. Oh, he's just so stinking precious. But that's my tan man. That's what we call him, tan man. He's so cute. But he has newborn clothes, newborn diapers. He'd probably be in newborn shoes too. He's got pretty good sized feet. Let's see, these are newborn. These shoes are newborn. And perfect. They fit him perfect. And so newborn shoes for him. Everything newborn for him. He's awesome. But if you like this kind of kit, I definitely recommend it. I totally recommend it. He's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to paint. I like a lot of the detail creases and stuff, but it looks like I need to do a little bit better as far as the paint goes and the varnish goes. I put too much varnish on at one time, so it pulled up, and so I'll have to do better. But it didn't happen on my other dolls, only this one. And this is what I didn't want it to happen to. So yeah, I'm gonna have to strip him all down and refix him. But that's Tanner. There's his information. If you have any questions, comments below. If you can help me, maybe you know something different than I do. But I think that's what happened is when I let the paint dry, it probably wasn't totally dry. And then when I put the varnish on, I put too much on and didn't spread it out good enough for him. So he has one good foot, one bad foot, and two bad hands and his head. So it looks like I'm going to have to redo him altogether, which kind of sucks, but I'm not going to do it for a while. I cuddle with him too much. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and my problem baby. He's just so cute. Oh, buddy. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna go so I can go cuddle him, and I will see you. I think I got one baby left, and I'll see you later.